Vail's Town Hall,
We're second generation.
Councilman Pete Seibert Jr. is filling a seat his father, Pete, held nearly 50 years ago when he sat on Vail's first town council.
Our goal is to preserve a lot of what was left to us by our parents.
And all these years later, Pete's not alone.
Being the mayor is definitely more fun.
Kim Langmaid's grandfather, Joe, was also on that first town council and even spent time with President Gerald Ford when he'd vacation in Vail.
He arrived here in '61.
And now Kim's Vail's mayor.
It's definitely helpful to see grandparents or parents in a role in civic leadership.
While Jonathan Stauffer's father, Joseph, was on Vail's second town council.
The heady days when this was basically a sheep pasture with a ski lift.
Years later, he's serving in the same role.
It's a tribute to the sort of community we've built here, is that people participate.
3 elected officials carrying on the family business of politics.
At a certain point, you have to say, okay, I'm done giving my opinion. Maybe I ought to try to help.
And Pete says maybe keeping these seats warm for the next generation looking to serve their community.
I hope that there's a Seibert involved for a long time.
Not a lot of places with that much family in politics, and in Vail they pride themselves on nonpartisan politics, as well as following a lot of traditions that were established back during that first town council. Gary, Corey, Natasha, one of the things they always do that goes back to that time in the 60s is after council meetings, everyone on the council and the mayor go out for drinks. They try to put their differences aside and remember that they're trying to get things done and keep things civil.
Yeah, beer smooths everything over.
I like that tradition. Right. I'm sure if you tried it in Denver, there'd be a reporter following you somewhere. But you know, in Vail, they can get away with that.
Right, and what would be wrong with that, Gary?
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.